Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be doing a kind of get ready with me featuring the Ulta Beauty Matte Neutrals palette, but as you can see, you're going to notice that I'm wearing a completely different outfit because when I recorded that video I did not, my mic was on and I didn't detach it from my camera, so my whole video was silent, so I had to do a voiceover. Therefore I had to do an intro. So this is the intro. So basically in the video I'm going to be featuring the new to me, the Matte Neutrals palette from Ulta Beauty, which I'm really enjoying. This palette is, like I said, all neutrals, and it has a black and it has a brow bone color, crease color, so it's an overall nice palette. The only thing is that they are very powdery, so if that's an issue for you, you might not like this palette. I enjoy the palette. It's not a big deal to me. And it does come with a brush that I don't really use. Sometimes I don't know, for some reason, some palettes come with really nice brushes, but I find in general that they don't really do much to me. This brush seems okay, but I just use my own brushes. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you soon. Bye! Hey everyone, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown under eye corrector to cancel out my blueness. And that is a Real Techniques brush. And then I just tap it in so the heat of my fingers can kind of melt it into my skin, so it looks more natural. I'm going to go ahead with my foundation, my Maybelline Cushion Foundation, Dream Cushion, and I love this foundation. It leaves a really nice finish, and it does leave almost like a luminous glow to the skin, but it's a very subtle. So if you have oily skin, don't steer away from this foundation. So I'm just patting it with my Beauty Blender, and it does look lighter than my skin tone. However, I can make it work with bronzer and contour. So that's, you know, if it were between a darker foundation and a lighter foundation, I'd rather my foundation be a couple shades lighter because I can make it work versus it being too dark for me. So I just pat that everywhere. Pat, pat, pat. So the next part is under eye concealer. So I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. No surprise here. I love this concealer. It's the only concealer I use. It brightens, it conceals, it's cheap, it's just good stuff. So I just let it sit there for a little bit, and this is kind of a trick I always show in my videos. I let my concealer just kind of marinate almost, so it can get a bit tacky, and it could, I find that it blends a little bit better, and it stays put more. It's almost like baking, but with concealer. And then now I'm going to go ahead with my Chanel Tan Soleil bronzer with my e.l.f. small stippling brush. I love this bronzer. It's very natural. If you're a few shades darker than me, it might not show up on you, but other than that, it's gorgeous, and it's a moussey consistency, so it blends really nicely, and I find that using it with this brush is just magic. So it's almost like I'm contouring with it a bit. Sometimes I've used this just as blush, and I'm fine with that. Okay, so I think I said we're going to go ahead and blend my concealer with my Beauty Blender. So yeah, I just blend that in, and I can't believe I used to blend my concealer with my fingers. Like, looking back at that, I'm like, what? Like, there's nothing better than the Beauty Blender. And I was so anti-beauty blender back in the day because I'm so anti, like, hyped products. But the beauty blender is a true, it's amazing. If you don't have it, give it a shot, give it a try. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead with highlight. So I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlighter. And I really enjoyed this. The only complaint I have is that there's not enough product. Like, the cushion itself does not have enough product in it. And I talk about it in the video. It's almost like just the cushion just doesn't have enough liquid in it. It's weird because with my Maybelline, when I put my beauty blender in, it's very pigmented, there's a lot of product. With the Wet n Wild, I feel like I'm using it up already, and I don't really use this every single day, so there's no way that I've been using a ton of it. Okay, so now I'm using the Tarte Blush in Paartay, and this was with the little kit that came with the Sephora birthday gift. It was this and a Tarte lip, is it lip cream? Kind of their liquid lipsticks. So I'm just kind of blending that in. It's a really pretty blush for every day. It's very natural. Trying to get closer. So I just continue to blend that. And the next part is eyeshadow. So I'm going to be featuring the Ulta Beauty Matte Neutrals eyeshadow palette. And I really do enjoy this palette. I think the colors are truly pigmented. The only complaint I have is that they are very powdery. So here I'm kind of telling you what are the colors that I kind of use on a daily basis. And those are the colors that I'm going to be using in this video. So they are powdery. And if that's something that really bothers you about eyeshadows, then this is not the palette for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the really light brown color of this palette. And just take that and just blend it in as our base color. So I think I mentioned here that my eyes were already primed prior to me filming. So I'm just going to build up that color more. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with that light mauve color and place it in my crease and just blend that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead with the deeper purple in the palette, and we are going to blend that into our crease, just to deepen the crease a little bit to give it more dimension. And I just place it in that area. I don't blend it up. I just kind of focus it on the outer corner of the eye. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a fluffy brush, if I can speak, and just blend that. And just blend the sides so they do not look as harsh. And just keep, I literally cannot talk today. And just keep blending that until it looks softer. And then I'm going to apply a little bit more, just deposit that same color just to deepen it. And then I'm going to go ahead with the next eye and do the exact same thing. Then I'm going to take the light color, the bone kind of color in the palette, and just put that underneath my brow bone, just to give it some highlight. And next I'm going to go ahead with my Sephora, I believe this is called the Contour Crayon 12 Hour Wear, and this is in the color Coco. And I'm just going to line this really close to my lash line, as you can see. Just very, very close. And what I like to do is look down in a mirror to do this, and it just makes it easier so you don't get your lashes kind of in the way. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a really small pencil brush, and I'm just going to blend that so it looks a lot smoother and it doesn't look as harsh. It almost looks like it's eyeshadow because it's very softly blended out versus it being harsh and a harsh line. And I just purchased this pencil and I actually really like it. The Sephora brand, makeup brand, is really coming out with nice products in my opinion. That's what it looks like up close. Then what I'm going to do is take the rest of whatever's on the brush and just kind of line my under eye. I'm not going to go too crazy because again, this look is very simple, subtle. You know me, I like very simple looks, easy looks. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the next eye, and these pencils are so creamy, as you can see. I'm not really tugging at my eye for product to come out, and then I'm just going to blend that. And this dries very quickly, so you have to work quickly with this product. Even though it's creamy, it sets very fast. Then I am going to curl my lashes to get ready for mascara. And I'm going to go and do the same thing on this under my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take my Lash Discovery by Maybelline. I kind of fell in love with this product. So here in this video, I'm using it as a mascara base. So basically, I'm using it to lift my lashes. And I find that when I do this before my actual mascara, my lashes stay lifted longer, more curled, and it gives them more volume because the brush is so small that I'm actually getting at the root of the lash. So I actually love this trick. So now I'm going to go ahead with my favorite, as you can see, my smile, my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara sample that has been going strong for quite some time now. And now we're going to go ahead with the Sephora Lip Cream Paint, or not lip cream paint, just with their lip cream in the color 13, which is a very neutral, mauvey, dusty rose kind of color that I love. And just wait for my reaction when I look at myself in the viewfinder. So for a second it just looked too bright, but I think now it looks nice. It's just the lighting. I have new lighting, so everything looks very really bright and highlighted, so it kind of took me by surprise. But anywho, this is the final look. I'm really bummed out that I recorded without any sound, but I'm gonna show you the newest necklace from Stella Dot. It's called the Avon Layer Necklace, and it's freaking gorgeous, and I just had to share it in this video and talk about it because it's one necklace that you can wear 4 different ways, and I kind of show you the different pieces. The middle piece that you see that's kind of tied in the middle, the lariat, that's leather. So basically it's a necklace that comes with a choker, and you can take them all apart, and it's very bohemian, it's very summer appropriate for any upcoming trips, vacations. I know I'm going to be using this bad boy all summer long, maybe into mid-fall. I just love it, and you can see my excitement in this video, just bopping up and down. I freaking love it. So yes, I just wanted to share that, and of course, as always, I will place my link below. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!